In the heart of ancient wisdom, where the threads of mysticism and spirituality intertwine, lies the profound teachings of Kabbalah. Embarking on a journey to unravel its mysteries, we delve into the depths of this mystical tradition, seeking to understand its significance in the tapestry of the spiritual world. Kabbalah, a term rooted in Hebrew, means receiving or tradition. It is a mystical and esoteric branch of Jewish thought that seeks to explore the nature of the divine and the universe. At its core, Kabbalah endeavors to uncover the hidden meanings behind the sacred texts of Judaism, believing that these texts contain not only literal but also symbolic and mystical truths. The teachings of Kabbalah are often portrayed as a complex system of knowledge, employing symbolic language and intricate diagrams to convey its esoteric concepts. Central to Kabbalistic thought is the belief in the interconnectedness of all things, reflecting the divine unity that underlies the surface of reality. 1. Early Jewish mysticism. The roots of Kabbalah stretch back through the corridors of time to the early centuries of the Common Era. It emerged against the backdrop of a Jewish mysticism, where scholars and seekers sought a deeper understanding of the divine mysteries concealed within the Torah. The mystical tradition within Judaism laid the groundwork for the development of Kabbalah, with early practitioners delving into the hidden meanings of sacred texts and contemplating the nature of God. As the centuries unfolded, Kabbalah evolved, incorporating influences from Neoplatonism, Gnostic thought, and other mystical traditions. It found expression in various forms, from the Merkava mysticism of the Talmudic period to the later schools of Kabbalah that emerged in medieval Spain. The early mystics of Kabbalah believed that the Torah, the foundational text of Judaism, held not only legal and ethical teachings, but also a profound spiritual wisdom. Through meditation, prayer, and contemplation, these seekers aimed to unlock the hidden dimensions of reality, connecting with the divine presence that permeates all creation. Moses de Leon. Moses de Leon, a Spanish Jewish mystic born in the 13th century, played a pivotal role in the history of Kabbalah. He is best known for his association with the Zohar, a foundational Kabbalistic text. According to legend, the Zohar was attributed to the 2nd century sage Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. However, Moses de Leon is believed to have authored or compiled it himself, perhaps inspired by mystical visions. The Zohar, a mystical commentary on the Torah, became a central and influential text within Kabbalistic circles, shaping the course of Kabbalistic thought for centuries. 2. Isaac Luria. Known as the Lion of Safed, Isaac Luria, a 16th century Kabbalist, left an indelible mark on the development of Kabbalah. Born in Jerusalem, Luria moved to Safed, a vibrant center of Jewish mysticism in northern Israel. His teachings, known as Lurianic Kabbalah, introduced innovative concepts such as the Tzimtzum, divine contraction, and the concept of Shevira, shattering of vessels. Luria's ideas had a profound impact on subsequent Kabbalistic thought, reshaping the understanding of creation, the divine, and the human soul. The esoteric wisdom of Kabbalah transcended the boundaries of Judaism, leaving an indelible mark on Christian mysticism. During the Renaissance, Christian scholars and mystics such as Giovanni Pico della Mirandola and Marsilio Ficino explored Kabbalistic teachings in their quest for universal knowledge. The idea of divine emanations as presented in Kabbalah resonated with Christian mystics seeking a deeper understanding of the divine hierarchy. Kabbalistic elements found their way into Christian Kabbalah, a synthesis of Jewish mystical ideas with Christian theology. Impact on Western esoteric traditions. As the currents of Kabbalistic thought flowed through the tapestry of Western esotericism, various occult traditions absorbed its influence. The Hermetic Kabbalah, a mystical system derived from Kabbalah, emerged within Western magical and occult circles. Figures like Eliphas Levi and the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn integrated Kabbalistic principles into their esoteric practices, furthering the dissemination of Kabbalah beyond its Jewish roots. In our ongoing exploration of Kabbalah, we witness its transformative journey through time and space, touching the hearts and minds of mystics, scholars, and seekers from diverse traditions. The mystical currents that originated in the sacred texts of Judaism have rippled across religious boundaries, leaving an enduring legacy that continues to shape the spiritual landscape of our world. The Tree of Life. At the heart of Kabbalistic cosmology lies the Tree of Life, a mystical diagram depicting the divine structure and the interconnectedness of all creation. The Tree of Life consists of 10 emanations known as Sephirot, each representing a facet of divine energy. These Sephirot are Keter, crown, the topmost Sephira symbolizing the divine will and the source of all creation. Chokmah, wisdom, reflecting the primal intuitive understanding of the divine. Bina, understanding, signifying contemplation and the analytical aspect of divine wisdom. Chesed, mercy, representing loving kindness and the benevolent, expansive nature of God. Gevura, severity, portraying the disciplined, restricting aspect of divine judgment. Tiferei, beauty, harmonizing the conflicting forces, embodying balance and beauty. Netzach, eternity, signifying endurance, victory, and the eternal nature of divine will. Hod, glory, representing acknowledgement, humility, and the acknowledgement of divine splendor. Yesod, foundation, serving as the interface between the spiritual and material realms. Malkuth, kingdom, the bottommost Sephira, embodying the manifestation of the divine in the physical world. The Tree of Life is not only defined by its Sephirot, but also by paths connecting them. These paths represent the journey of the soul and the flow of divine energy. The tree serves as a guide for understanding the complex relationships and interactions between the Sephirot, offering a map for spiritual ascent and self-discovery. Kabbalah introduces the concept of Ein Sof, representing the infinite and boundless nature of the divine. Beyond the structure of the Tree of Life and the Sephirot, Ein Sof is the transcendent, unknowable aspect of God that precedes and encompasses all existence. The divine light and its emanations Kabbalists describe the process of emanation, where divine light flows from Ein Sof through the Sephirot, creating and sustaining the universe. Each Sephirah acts as a vessel for a particular aspect of the divine light, contributing to the multifaceted nature of creation. Mystical practices in Kabbalah. Kabbalah places a strong emphasis on practical spirituality. Through meditation and prayer, practitioners aim to elevate their consciousness, aligning themselves with the divine flow and transcending the material realm. Meditation on the Sephirot and paths of the Tree of Life serves as a transformative practice, fostering spiritual growth and insight. In Kabbalah, the dichotomy between the spiritual and the mundane dissolves. Practical aspects of life, such as ethical behavior and daily rituals, are seen as opportunities for spiritual expression and connection with the divine. Kabbalistic teachings emphasize the integration of mystical experiences into everyday existence, encouraging a holistic approach to spirituality. Symbols hold a profound significance in Kabbalah, acting as bridges between the finite and the infinite, the seen and the unseen. Within the complex tapestry of Kabbalistic teachings, symbols serve as keys to unlock hidden meanings, connecting the seeker with the divine mysteries. The use of symbols in Kabbalah reflects an understanding that the human mind can grasp only a fraction of the divine reality, and symbols provide a tangible means to approach the ineffable. These symbols, often rich in esoteric meaning, facilitate a deeper comprehension of the spiritual concepts and energies that underlie Kabbalistic teachings. By contemplating and meditating on these symbols, practitioners aim to transcend the limitations of language and intellect, reaching towards a direct experience of the divine. In Kabbalah, each letter of the Hebrew alphabet is considered a sacred symbol carrying spiritual significance and mystical energy. The letters are seen not only as linguistic elements, but also as divine emanations, each with its own unique qualities and vibrations. The practice of gematria, assigning numerical values to letters, further enhances the depth of meaning associated with words and phrases in the Hebrew language. The Hebrew alphabet, with its 22 letters, is intricately woven into the fabric of Kabbalistic thought, connecting language, symbolism, and spirituality in a harmonious dance. Archetypal images like the hexagram and pentagram A. The hexagram, Star of David. This six-pointed star, formed by the overlapping of two equilateral triangles, is a powerful symbol in Kabbalah. It represents the harmonious integration of opposing forces, such as the divine and the earthly, the masculine and the feminine. The upward pointing triangle signifies the divine, while the downward pointing triangle represents the manifest world. The hexagram embodies balance, unity, and the interconnectedness of all things. The pentagram. Comprising a five-pointed star, the pentagram is another significant symbol in Kabbalah. Each point of the star corresponds to one of the five elements: earth, water, air, fire, and spirit. In Kabbalistic thought, the pentagram is associated with the microcosm and the macrocosm, reflecting the harmonious alignment of the individual with the cosmic order. It symbolizes the spiritual ascent and the journey towards self-realization. Both the hexagram and the pentagram serve as visual representations of profound metaphysical concepts within Kabbalah. As symbols of unity, balance, and spiritual ascent, they guide practitioners on their journey of self-discovery and divine connection. Kabbalah has had a profound and enduring impact on Jewish mysticism. It emerged as a response to a deep spiritual yearning within Judaism to understand the hidden dimensions of the divine and the universe. Kabbalistic teachings, with their emphasis on the interconnectedness of all things and the mystical interpretation of sacred texts, have enriched and expanded the landscape of Jewish mysticism. The Zohar, a foundational Kabbalistic text, and the teachings of figures like Isaac Luria have left an indelible mark on Jewish mystical thought. Kabbalah introduced new layers of understanding to traditional Jewish practices, inspiring seekers to engage in contemplative and meditative practices to deepen their connection with the divine. Concepts such as the Tree of Life, Ein Sof, and the divine emanations have become integral to the spiritual fabric of Judaism. In contemporary Jewish spirituality, Kabbalah continues to be a source of inspiration and contemplation. While not universally embraced by all Jewish denominations, Kabbalistic ideas have influenced Jewish prayer, meditation, and ethical teachings. Some Jewish communities incorporate Kabbalistic elements into their rituals, viewing them as a means to access deeper spiritual truths. Kabbalah's impact extends beyond religious practices, influencing Jewish art, literature, and philosophy. Kabbalah has also sparked interest among Jewish scholars and seekers, leading to a resurgence of study and exploration. Today, individuals from diverse Jewish backgrounds engage with Kabbalistic teachings, seeking personal and communal enrichment through the wisdom of this mystical tradition. Kabbalah's influence on Christianity. Kabbalah's influence on Christianity is evident in the development of Hermeticism and Christian mysticism during the Renaissance. Christian scholars such as Giovanni Pico della Mirandola and Marsilio Ficino were drawn to Kabbalistic ideas as they sought to synthesize various mystical traditions. Elements of Kabbalah, including the Sephirot and the concept of divine emanations, found expression in Christian Kabbalah, a movement that sought to harmonize Kabbalistic thought with Christian theology. Hermeticism, a spiritual and philosophical tradition that emerged during the Renaissance, also absorbed Kabbalistic influences. The emphasis on divine unity, correspondences between the macrocosm and microcosm, and the transformative power of spiritual ascent all reflect the impact of Kabbalah on Hermetic thought. Modern Christian perspectives on Kabbalah. In contemporary times, Kabbalah continues to resonate within certain Christian circles. Some Christian mystics and scholars explore Kabbalistic teachings as a means of deepening their understanding of spirituality and the mystical aspects of their faith. The interfaith dialogue between Judaism and Christianity has further facilitated the exchange of mystical ideas, fostering a mutual appreciation for the shared spiritual heritage. While Kabbalah's influence on Christianity is not uniform across denominations, its impact is particularly notable in esoteric and mystical traditions. The ongoing exploration of Kabbalistic concepts by Christian thinkers reflects a recognition of the richness and depth that this Jewish mystical tradition brings to the broader spiritual conversation. Mystical quick fix. One common misconception about Kabbalah is the idea that it offers a mystical quick fix for solving life's problems or gaining material success. Some popularized versions of Kabbalah have framed it as a means to attain personal wealth, success, or happiness, reducing its profound spiritual teachings to a set of simplistic self-help principles. In reality, Kabbalah is a complex and deep tradition that requires serious study, contemplation, and ethical practice. Exclusive celebrity appeal. Another misconception is the association of Kabbalah with celebrity culture. In the early 2000s, Kabbalah gained attention as several celebrities publicly expressed interest in its teachings. This led to the misconception that Kabbalah was an exclusive, trendy pursuit for the rich and famous. In truth, Kabbalah is an ancient and inclusive tradition with roots deeply embedded in Jewish mysticism, accessible to anyone with a sincere commitment to its study and practice. Controversies surrounding Kabbalah's modern interpretation. In recent decades, there has been controversy surrounding the commercialization of Kabbalah, particularly through the marketing of Kabbalah-inspired products, courses, and celebrity-endorsed initiatives. Some critics argue that this commercialization distorts the authentic teachings of Kabbalah, turning it into a marketable commodity rather than a profound spiritual tradition. The emphasis on superficial elements such as red string bracelets and other talismans has fueled skepticism about the true nature and integrity of Kabbalistic teachings. Criticisms from traditional religious perspectives. Kabbalah has faced criticisms from traditional religious perspectives within Judaism. Some scholars and religious leaders express concern about the popularization of Kabbalah outside its traditional Jewish context. They argue that simplified or misappropriated interpretations may lead to misunderstandings and misrepresentations of the tradition. Additionally, there are concerns about the potential for syncretism, where Kabbalistic concepts are amalgamated with non-Jewish spiritual practices, diluting the authenticity of the tradition. Amidst its rich tapestry of tradition and symbolism, Kabbalah carries a universal message. It transcends religious boundaries, inviting seekers from diverse spiritual traditions to explore its profound teachings. The interconnectedness it unveils, the emphasis on divine unity, and the transformative power of spiritual ascent are universal themes that resonate with the human quest for understanding and connection. Kabbalah stands as a luminous thread, weaving together the mystical and the practical, the sacred and the mundane. As our journey through the depths of Kabbalah comes to an end, let us carry forward the insights gained and the inspiration kindled. May the wisdom of Kabbalah be a guiding light for seekers of truth, fostering a deep sense of connection, understanding, and reverence for the mysteries that surround us. As we continue to explore the vast realms of spirituality, may the teachings of Kabbalah echo across diverse traditions, uniting us in the shared pursuit of the divine.